Ladies and gentlemen, this is another Super Saturday special edition, and starting going forward, Saturdays will be every 2 Saturdays, the second Saturday of the month and the last Saturday of the month. So that way it becomes a real Super Saturday and not just a common Saturday. And today I'm going to talk about two things. I want to start with this recording. So it will be the first part of the Super Saturday. I'll upload it on YouTube afterwards, and then even share it with on different social media accounts like TikTok, Telegram, and things like that. So let's talk about the architect's mindset, designing momentum before it arrives. So the gamification of crowdfunding, vision, see the possibilities others can't yet see, design, create a structure that supports growth, build community, turn intentional plans into real impact together. Let's talk about that. So now, most people wait for momentum. You know, I'll start, then I'll see what happens. And as much as most of us think like that, that's not the architect's way of thinking, because architects think differently. Before the first brick is placed, the structure already exists in the architect's mind. What it means is that, before you even join, you already have a game plan of how you're going to work this. You already know who you're going to work with. You already know who believes in you and can join you in HelpingHands.cash. That's really what it means. And then communities are designed, not built by accident, not built by luck, built through intention. And that's the reason why we do these webinars. At times you may come to the webinar and I may be alone, there may be one person, two, three, or there may be 20 people. We definitely are looking for hundreds of people because we're building through intention. And it's not going to be by luck, it's not going to be by accident. It is designed. We know what we're doing, and that's why you're here with us. So the question changes. See, most people ask, how many people can I invite? The architects ask, what kind of community am I trying to create? I know many leaders where that's how they think. They manage their communities as architects. And I really want to send a shout out to all those community leaders. So different questions lead to different futures. Choose the one that builds legacy. Think beyond invitations, design a community. When the vision is clear, every step creates impact. So positioning is a form of thinking. Every move influences future possibilities. Let's not forget, this is the gamification of crowdfunding, and you can play the game in different ways. So the greatest builders think several moves ahead. When you think about inviting two or more, you're probably already thinking about who they're going to invite on their circles. You probably already know that circle, and you can move with intention. So momentum is often designed. What appears effortless later often began with intentional preparation. So vision creates direction, strategy creates structure, preparation creates momentum. And imagination creates options. Helping Hands.cash gives every member the same platform with the same rules. Creativity determines how each person uses it. And there's no single path, and I'm going to share this on the next recording. Some begin with one position, some activate multiple levels, some build teams, some build communities. Each member chooses their own journey. And one position definitely can make you successful. As long as you invite two, then invite two. But we know some members where they've decided to take them more than one position. And we're going to talk about that in just one moment. So different journeys, one platform, unlimited potential, built for the future you envision, that we all envision. It's a financial freedom, to be stress-free, debt-free, and financially free. So the strongest structures are built with tomorrow in mind. So plant the seed. A single decision today can create change. Like a single communication with someone that maybe you haven't talked to in a while, and you check on them to see what's going on, and then they ask you what you up to, and then you can take the opportunity to share Helping Hands like cash and nurture growth. Consistent action builds strong foundations and create a legacy. A thriving ecosystem benefits generations. We can literally give this to our progeny. This is because I don't see the blockchain going anywhere. And AI will probably take over almost everything. Probably we'll all have AI agents taking care of everything that we want. Maybe an AI agent will be doing a helping hands like cash on your behalf. You never know. This future is coming so fast, it's already here. So let's empower community, stronger together, sustainable growth, shared purpose, endless possibilities, global impact. So think like an architect. Don't ask, how fast can I move? Ask, how intentionally can I build? Design with intention, build with purpose, create lasting impact. So the architect's challenge, imagine the community you want to create. Then begin designing it today. So community stronger together, education, knowledge empowers, collaboration build lasting partnerships, support help when it matters, global impact change lives everywhere, purpose live your mission, leadership inspire and elevate, networking connections create opportunities, entrepreneurship ideas and into impact, and then financial growth build your future. And it's a beautiful circle. HelpingHands.cash, the gamification of crowdfunding, the architect's challenge. Think like an architect, think like an architect. That's the mindset that we're promoting. Build your community, build your crowdfunding journey, and build it with Helping Hands Like Cash. This is the gamification of crowdfunding. This is Will, your servant. Let me stop this recording.